YouTube, what's good? Hope you guys just enjoyed the B-roll intro sequence that I put together. So what you seen was my already upgraded PC, but in this video I will tell you guys or show you guys some of the parts I use to upgrade my PC, as well as the reason that I upgraded. I just built this PC a few videos ago, maybe a few months ago. I think in January, February I did it, and I'm already upgrading. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting it off for fans, I went with the NZXT 140mm Air RGB2 fans. And after doing some research, these seem to be one of the best options for a good balance of performance and looks. Plus, I really like the fact that the RGB was just on the outer ring of the fan and not the fans itself. I also upgraded my power supply to a Corsair CS650M, which is a 650 watt 80 plus gold rated power supply. The good thing is that, I don't have to worry about power being a shortage. Even though it was just for looks, I did add these Asian Horse white power supply extension cables. The only thing that they do is add to the look of my build, but I kind of was trying to make the aesthetics look a little more pleasing, so I thought, why not add them in, right? The NZXT Kraken X62 is my cooler of choice, and it was not an easy choice. Like, there are so many great all-in-one liquid coolers out there, but after watching some reviews on it, it seemed that from a performance standpoint plus looks, this was the best option for me. Also the RGB on the unit is minimal. Like, I'm already doing a lot of RGB fans. I didn't want to go super duper crazy with RGB and kind of space it out along the build. And last but not least, I swapped out my case for the Cooler Master H500. This case has amazing airflow with the two gigantic 200mm fans on the front of the case with mesh front panels for great airflow. You also have fan mounting options at the top of the case, which allow you to mount 240mm fans or 220mm fans, as well as an 120mm exhaust fan in the back. So now that we have went through the parts for the build, now let's just get into building the PC. So this build will be a time-lapse build, so I will speed through it. In the comments below, just let me know if you want me to do something like a step-by-step build guide, just to show you guys exactly how to build a PC, if that's something that you're thinking about yourself. But for now, we will go through the time-lapse build, and then from the time-lapse build, we will finish off the video, and we can chat about it in the comments afterwards. Now, let's go. Alright, so we finished up the PC build. Actually, being honest, the PC build was already done a while ago, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I had to come back to it. I didn't have the chance to really finish and wrap up the video that night. But let's get into some of the export time. So this computer is, for me at least, a video editing PC build. I will not be doing any gaming on it. I'm not gonna lie, I did try Apex and it did not work out for me at all. Like, I was terrible. So I said, you know what, this is not for me. I'm gonna get this up. I'm just gonna stick to video editing, and I'll be doing some photo editing on it as well. So let's jump into Premiere, and when we jump into Premiere, we'll see what export times are looking like. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to open up this project, which is a old video. It was like my first real, I guess, YouTube video, so to speak, called Perfectionism. And this video was about a 9-minute, like just short of 9 minutes, and it was a 4K clip. Now this timeline has some pretty good color grading on it, as well as, I mean, some dialogue, but some external dialogue from a sound recorder. It has some 4K 24 frames per second clips, as well as some 1080p 120 frames per second clips. Just some slow motion on one of the B-roll sequences that was there. I'm sorry, I'm over here talking so much that I'm not doing it. So I don't have a custom setting for export on here, so what we'll use the Premiere Pro's preset. And then what we'll do is, with that preset, we'll just render maximum bit depth, and we will use maximum render quality. Now let's change the name. Let's replace it, and we will start this export. But first, let me do entire sequence. So a 9-minute clip. I mean, let's see where we go. I will also pull up Cam, which is the NZXT software, just so that you can see how much load or workload is being put on the CPU, as well as the GPU, and what is RAM looking like at this time, as well as, I mean, it'll give you some fan speeds. Okay, let's see. So started off at 41 minutes. I'm actually gonna run a clock just to see, because sometimes on Premiere Pro it'll say a time, but that time goes up. Alright, started. Alright, so we will come back to this once it's done, and I'm not gonna let you sit here for 20 minutes and sit through this. So come back when it's done. Okay, so it finally finished, and let's see, 18 minutes. Let's see, I'll put it close enough. 18 minutes and 5 seconds is how long it took to export this almost 9-minute video, which is pretty good. At one point in time during it, it did go over like 84 degrees. So shaky. Would I upgrade right now? Probably not, but if I did get into something that's going to require me to do a lot of 4K footage, then I definitely would probably upgrade my system, in terms of probably just upgrading my processor and then upgrading my GPU, because I do have a Ryzen 7 1700X, which is a little bit of an older processor. They have the 3700X and 3900X out right now. As well as I have a 1070 NVIDIA. It's a ROG Strix 1070 video card. So I can upgrade video card, as well as upgrade probably my motherboard and my CPU in order to get some better performance, and then just keep everything else the same and probably rock out. But for now, I'm pretty good. So again, if you like this video, definitely please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, and hit the bell for notifications whenever I post new videos. Until then, I'm out.